Hello, hello. All right, so we are going on to personal reading order number 7. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what is going on next for love for you. Let us see. All right. So we do see the idea of commitment energy wanting to come forward. We go from this Five of Swords, which is very distant or challenging when it comes to partnerships and connecting, to this Hierophant as well as the Ace of Pentacles. These are two cards of stability and having maybe even the option to choose how we want the relationship to form, how we want the connection to move forward, or it just comes forward in a way that kind of ties into our manifestations, even teetering on the idea of some things that we thought were like more dreamlike or more of like a wish or a far off want, rather than something that would be like our everyday experience. And when we have this Five of Swords coming forward, we're seeing that energy shift away from isolation, challenge, personal differences to the idea of connecting. We also see with these two pages coming forward a very youthful energy when it comes to the idea of love and romance. So this is more fun, more excitement, more joy coming forward. This is more caring energy, as well as, again, focusing on that structure and stability, wanting to bring forward that seriousness. And then we see with this Three of Wands, something that we can give off the idea of future, right? So that's why we see more of that commitment energy coming forward, more of that idea of building up or having this sort of connection that drives the energy for more. And when we see the idea coming forward here of the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, we get this idea of maybe kind of teetering between the idea of present and long term, right, where we can kind of see these certain actions really build up for long term energy. And we can see this idea building up for like structure or value or the idea of more. Just give me 1 second here. Sorry, it's like as soon as I sit down, that's when they decide to get rowdy here. So what I was saying between the present moment and the future is like we're seeing these actions that not only show the structure, the value, the trust, the security, wanting to show up for the present moment, but we're also seeing that energy then show to the idea of the future as well, right? Giving us the idea that things are being built up, patterns are being created, the actions are bringing value today, but are also bringing value tomorrow, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward here. So I would say next in love is shifting things towards commitment, shifting things towards where you would want them and manifest for them to go. We're seeing more of this youthful excitement energy coming forward here, a lot more caring, nurturing energy come ahead here, and really shifting things towards more of the idea of structure, trust, and stability so that we can build foundations, build connection, and really see things move forward. So that's what I would say. So let's dive into your next question. And let's go ahead here for a general. Oops. All right. So sometimes some things need to go, and that is okay because we need to allow these patterns that are not building ourselves up in the way that we want them to have the space to shift away so that we can have the new space to create up and build up where we want to go. So if something wants to leave your life, let it leave. Do not hold on to it. Do not try to make it be. Sometimes, we need to leave those old patterns in order to be successful. And as soon as we leave that old energy, we create the opportunity of happiness for ourselves, success, and confidence. This energy is really wanting for you to push forward in the direction, in the pattern, in the structures, in the stabilities in your life, in the stable ideas in your life that move you forward to feel that trust, to feel that structure, to feel like things are moving forward. So don't keep on repeating past patterns that kind of take you away from where you want to go. Instead, allow yourself to move forward, take those steps towards these patterns that allow you to have that built up energy to move yourself where you want to go, right? Allow yourself to follow the things that reward you or feel excited or kind of create movement instead of having things that hold you back. Now, when we have the strength card coming forward here with the Five of Swords, we can't make everybody happy, and not all situations are always going to be easy. But if we're having to kind of do things on our own or force things or feel like things are one-sided, like the universe is maybe not manifesting this as much as you are, maybe that's where we need to leave things in the past and let things go. Because we can recognize here from the Six of Cups what works for us and what doesn't, and allow ourselves to stand into that place of harmony in order to get what we want instead of feeling closed out. So you can kind of recognize through certain actions or certain steps or certain ways that you move forward in life what is rewarding, what is easy, what spirit wants you to move ahead with, and what maybe is extra effort that doesn't actually align you to where you want to be. And releasing the old patterns, releasing the things that don't work, not trying to push a pull door, right? Releasing that energy and focus on the things that feel in harmony with you, make you feel stable, make you feel confident, make you feel successful. That is where we need to see ourselves move forward into instead of things that could be taking from us. So that's kind of what I see going on here as your general. Pursue the things that are also pursuing you, pursue the things that are uplifting for you, and you will see so much more success come forward here. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So let us see for personal reading order number 8. Is the bond still there? Let us see. All right. So I would say that the bond is still there, but just probably not as strong as it was before. We do have this Lovers card coming forward, which does give us the choice and option, kind of recognizing that there is a pathway there or that the energy is there. So when we have the idea coming forward here of the Eight of Wands, there is like this energy that's in between. The energy is there, the movement is there, the flow is there. But when we have the idea of the Nine of Wands, it kind of brings out like something is closed up, something is not exactly where we want it to be. So this is kind of like the energy is there, but it's not as strong as a flow as perhaps it used to be. Especially when we get into this energy here of the Justice card, where the Justice can be something that's kind of balanced out, so it doesn't really have a lot of movement, it's kind of leveled out. But it's also a card of separation, which can say that the distance between the two of you kind of pauses things, right? And so we don't feel something as strongly because of the distance. So even though the energy is there and we can overcome it, right, with the Six of Swords, we can see movement come forward. We can kind of see the repair come ahead with the closeness, right? We can see the opportunity come forward, and we can see with this Queen of Wands the passion, the excitement, the desire. See with the Queen of Cups the caring, emotional energy come ahead. Like we can have the choice to strengthen it, but it's just not as strong as it used to be. So I think that this is the energy coming forward here of saying that the connection is still there. It may be, let's call it, before it was a 10 out of 10, now it's like a 7 or 6 6 out of 10 in terms of strength, but it can strengthen itself up again with this caring, nurturing, passionate energy coming forward here. So let's go ahead with your next question. Will there be any changes for you for your work during April to June? Let us see. All right, so we do have the moon card coming forward, and the moon card to me is a no. We do see this kind of push and pull energy, but not an overall change. So when we have the Five of Wands come forward, the Five of Wands is going to be a card of conflict. The Five of Pentacles is also going to be a potential card of conflict, but conflict in terms of energy, where we're not recognizing the change, even though the change is possible, the change can be there. Eight of Swords also gives us the idea of something being stuck rather than an opportunity to create movement and flow. And the Queen of Swords can be a strict card wanting something to show up in a particular way, but then not seeing it. So these four cards kind of give us the idea of there's opportunities to create change, but we're not seeing something change. And so this could say we need to take a little bit more action. We need to be the one to initiate something. So this could say your boss says, oh, hey, everybody, we have some extra hours this month for overtime if anybody wants to do it. They're not saying, oh, if you do overtime, you're going to get promoted or you're going to get a raise, but they're looking for the initiative so that they can have then that recommendation for those people that took initiative to be boosted up into these other spots, right? There could be that sort of idea that's coming forward here. If we're in a place of standing out, then we can create opportunity because the opportunity is there, but we're just not really seeing anything be like handed out, especially with the moon card coming forward where we're seeing more of a no than we are seeing a yes. Now, when we see the idea coming forward to the Ace of Cups, the flow is wanting to come forward, but it comes through the Cancer card of the Chariot, which is action. So we see the emotion, we see the opportunity come forward here. We see something good wanting to come ahead, but it comes forward from taking action, right? Where both parties are seeing some sort of movement. Both parties are taking action to make something happen. So again, my example of like, oh, your boss says, hey, if anybody wants some overtime, there's opportunity there. You meet that and say, I would love the overtime. You take it and they go, oh, well, that's great. You're taking initiative. I'm going to recommend you for this role. I'm going to recommend you for the bonus. I'm going to recommend you for the promotion, right? It's like both parties need to take action to see the opportunity come forward. They give you something, you give them something, and it creates that door opening energy for movement rather than just the movement being there and given to you. So I would say there is not going to be any changes in the work unless you take action to create the change or take action to allow that movement to come forward. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 9. 9, you'd like to know thoughts and thoughts and feelings. All right. So, the Lover's card is going to give us the idea of choices, and then we see this movement wanting to come forward from the Page of Wands as well as the Chariot. So I see them thinking about how they can maybe make a move to connect with you, because when we have that Chariot, we're wanting to find a way to work together. The Six of Pentacles also is a card of wanting to work together there as well. So we have this double sort of formation that's coming forward, that's wanting to find a way to create unity, create connection, or create flow. And so I see them coming forward here in a space that's really thinking about how the two of you can be around each other, connect with each other, or be in your like each other's energy, right? We're just wanting to see some sort of opportunity here to work together. Now, when we have that idea coming forward with the moon, we can be in a place that's very unsure about how to get this energy to move forward. We don't know what's the right thing. We don't know what's going to work. We don't know what's not going to work. It just kind of comes forward in a bit of a stuck energy rather than a creation of opportunity or sureness or confidence. And so we feel this passion that's coming forward. So they feel a passion, they feel a desire, they feel an excitement through the Page of Wands as well as through this Lovers of like the pursuit, right? Can I find opportunity to connect with you? Can I find a way to make something happen? Can I find a way to create some sort of movement and forward energy, right? There's this excitement to create some sort of opportunity, but then we get into this sort of unsure place of self of what is actually going to work or what is going to be held back, what's not going to work when it comes to taking action and moving forward. So I see them kind of being in this place here of thinking about connection, thinking about movement, thinking about the choices that they can make here when it comes to connecting with you. Is it now a good time to walk up? Is it now a good time to connect? Or if they should kind of hold back, wait for another time, wait for some sort of sign or signal to make some sort of move, to create some sort of connection, to have some sort of opportunity, right? Kind of comes forward in a place of wanting to connect, but being unsure about how to get that energy to move forward and to flow. So let's see what we've got going on here with the message card. So we have, oh darling, what have I done? So this could be a card of missed opportunity, wanting to take some sort of action, but then saying, you know, because I didn't know what was going to be the outcome, I kind of held myself back, and then what do I do now, right? Wanting to create some sort of movement, wanting to create some sort of opportunity, but then holding back. So we can kind of see them be in this place of desire for action or desire for change, but also second guessing self rather than being in a place of confidence. So it seems like they're kind of wondering or trying to figure out a way of creating unity, right? Six of Pentacles of the Chariot, working together, connecting, creating some sort of flow, but being kind of caught up in their head about actually trying to make that action come forward. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here with number 10. 10, you'd like to know peace, thoughts, and feelings. Let us see. Oh, of course you've pulled that out of there. Goodness gracious, out of all the places the dog can walk, she walks right into the charging wire and pulls it or smack out of the wall. All right, let's go ahead. Just watching that happen in real time. It's like, don't walk there. Anywhere else, please. Okay, number 10. Let's go ahead here with thoughts and feelings from P. All right. So it seems like P has something to say, but they're in a place of thinking what's the best way to deliver it. The Hanged Man wants to get the full bird's eye view. We want to figure out what's the best way of making something happen. We want to think about how is it going to affect you. We want to think about how is it going to affect them. What is the way that things can kind of move forward here when it comes to communicating? It's this very strong energy of wanting to make sure something is right, or wanting to make sure something can move forward in a way that's going to provide clarity and comfort and security, rather than bringing forward something difficult. With the Queen of Pentacles, we want to bring an opportunity of nurturing, caring, structured energy. We don't want to have something feel like an issue. We don't want to have something feel held back. We don't want to have something feel like it's taking things away. We want to provide that sense of comfort or security. So I see this energy coming forward here as them really thinking about how they're wanting something to be known or wanting something to be clear in the energy between the two of you, but being unsure if like now is the right time to say something, or if they should kind of hold back. How do they apply that care to you? How do they make sure that this thing that they have to tell you is going to be received in the right way? Right, it comes forward in that sort of like held back energy, rather than being in a place of let me just, spew it out from the rooftops. So I would say that they feel connected and feel drawn into your energy, but this is also a card combination that comes forward in very much feeling suspended, because we're really hesitant about speaking out. We're really hesitant about approaching or saying something in a particular way, because we don't want it to be done wrong. We don't want it to be said wrong. We don't want it to mess something up. We want to move forward in a way that's going to bring good. So I see this as a combination here of like feeling connected to you, but also feeling hesitant, feeling a sense of care, and really thinking about what is the best way to say something, and how they're holding back and feeling the impact of them holding back, rather than just coming out and saying what they want to say. So let's see, what are B's thoughts and feelings towards ya? All right. So B seems to be quite curious and very open to you. When we have the energy coming forward here of the page, I should say of the Ace of Wands first, this Ace of Wands gives forward like excitement, the newness, the passion, the fun. It's like they're in a place of curiosity and pursuit, or curiosity and passion for the idea of spark. So they're kind of thinking about, what is the energy in between the two of us? Could this possibly go somewhere, right? The Lover's card, the idea of different choices or options or directions. What's possible when it comes to moving forward? Is there something here, right? It kind of comes forward in this place of opportunity and pursuit. The Knight of Pentacles, though, is a card of wanting to take something slow, rather than trying to move forward in more of a quicker manner. So this comes forward as a card that's not in like a rush of head over heels, but more so a card that comes forward here in terms of like a passion, excitement pursuit. I wonder what could be. I wonder if there's something there. A sense of feeling joy and excitement also comes forward with the Page of Cups, of a strong sense of curiosity with this Page of Swords as well, of like pursuit. Oh, I feel excited by you, thinking about what's the possibilities here, feeling a passion and a pull, and kind of being in this place of thinking about what could happen, thinking about what are the possibilities forward, right? We have this Lover's card, which is going to give us the choices and options when it comes to moving ahead. And the Page of Swords, a point of passion, excitement, and desire through curiosity, exploration, the wonder, the sense of what is possible forward from here. What is the energy that could come between the two of us? So that's what I see coming forward here in terms of their thoughts as well as their feelings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.